Now, I just did a video on the direct flights from Sydney to Johannesburg and showing that the videos that are up are very fraudulent and they're attached, follow the money, they're attached to airlines and government agency style stuff. And we saw Sam Chewy come into mind. Well, here's another one by that plane guy. And this route here, you watch this. Boom, straight across there, going nowhere near Antarctica. So somebody's lying here for a start. But also in this video I'm going to look at the flights that they said they used to have, the Joy flights. Now I've done this before. You can see that the whole Joy flight is just a big trip. It's just a fraudulent thing for the public to believe. The same as these cruises to Antarctica and the same as all the bases. And we've looked at that before. I was looking at a Chippy the Chipmunk video today on Barati Station and it was excellent. And I've done plenty of videos on Barati Station, but he had a beauty where he showed one image that's narrower and another one that's wider, and I have to compliment him there. Now, that flight I showed before, I'm sure it's the same one here. This is going to be the one past Antarctica. And you can see it says Flight 63. Well, what's so strange about this is, listen to this.
Service to Singapore, invited customers on race, please make your way forward through again now to 35. Once at the gate, ladies and gentlemen, the only documentation required to short
You hear that again?
Service to Singapore, invited. Service to Singapore.
And actually, look.
Flight 81. Service to Singapore, invited customers on race, please.
Flight 81. Gee, that was a bird just hitting the window. Flight 81. 81. Service to. It's a bit patchy there. We'll go right to the beginning again, just so you hear it.
Service to Singapore, customers on race, please make your way forward.
We're going to Singapore. It's Flight 63. Bodgy. Anyway, let's look at Antarctica. So I'll just play a bit of the Chipmunks video here where he's uncovered this thing with Barati, which is just so telling.
They claim it's made of 134 containers, plus skin equals research base. 1, 3 is 4, and 4, so you get the 44. 134. Here's the... Does this look like 134 containers slapped together? No, it does not. Okay, here it is. This, I believe, is solid proof that we are being punked. Look at this. Does this look like this?
Well, that's all you need to see, folks. And do any of them look real? They're straight out of the Thunderbirds. So you see the lies go very, very deep in Antarctica, that is for sure.
Is designed to pick up moisture, which indicates turbulence. But the ice in Antarctica is bone dry. Mission, as part of the file Davis ordered to be made. The chief pilot, Captain Ian Gemmell, had gone to the crash site as the airline's senior representative. At 10 minutes to 1 in the afternoon of November the 28th, 1979, Air New Zealand Flight 901 crashed into a mountain in Antarctica.
Miles change, it won't make any difference to the flight plan. Nobody knew that there was a 27-mile change.
In 14 flights to Antarctica, Air New Zealand had offered passengers from around the world a chance to see the last great frontier.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Is it how you expected?
It's beyond anything I've ever dreamt of.
It was a dream experience from the cocktail party comfort of an aircraft dedicated to passenger treasure. The experience was as intoxicating as the champagne. To the passengers, cocooned in the warmth and comfort of their cabin, 7 million square miles of frozen grandeur below them.
12,000-foot Mount Erebus is shrouded in clouds. Pilot Jim Collins asks air traffic control whether it's possible to begin his descent. Change 901's final flight coordinate. Instead of flying their usual route down the middle of McMurdo Sound, the jet's route was shifted 26 miles to the east over Lewis Sound and
You'll be able to see good scenery from both sides of the aircraft because we're going to move around here quite a bit.
Enjoying it? Oh, it's been fantastic.
Mount Erebus, which is now coming up very rapidly on the left-hand side, is just over 13,000 feet. The actual crater is about 2.5 miles across.
And look at this vehicle here, folks, for Antarctica. Does this vehicle really look like it should be down in that sort of country, just with normal rubber tyres, in the conditions that they say prevail there? Too many normal vehicles. Look at these trucks over the back here. It all freeze up, and they'd get no traction in most of the conditions. This here looks heavily shot to me. This just looks like somewhere in the desert or the Rocky Mountains. If it is anywhere, that still looks very fraudy in the back anyway. Look at all this dirt here. No snow to be seen. Or ice or whatever have you. Element of cold looks quite warm actually. And take it away, Chippy here, and what's interesting is the station was completed in 2012, and you should see the main image here on the page and the image number.
It's in Princess Elizabeth Land, and the location is near Lasman Hills, people. Lasman Hills. And it's a container structure. See, completed in 2012, and its status is in use. I mean, look.
Yeah, look, see, 2121. 2121. 42, the answer to everything in the universe.
Just like the Halley 6 station, here's the radar dome, the storage containers, and the obligatory groomer. I guess their job is to just groom the snow around so it looks as fresh as a ski slope. So again, there's no, we don't really know what this is. Where is the wastewater treatment plant? Where's the power? What are you telling me? These are power plants? Where they should have a huge tanks of water that, you know, they keep from freezing in these incredibly low temperatures here.
And you know what it's like, folks. When you get a good fraud going, it enables fraud on the fraud. And this definitely is fraud on fraud if you've ever seen it.
What the heck is happening at Noumeyer Station in Antarctica? In this time-lapse footage, snowcats are seen leaving en masse as if they're evacuating, followed immediately by a strange, station engulfing light. Been watching?
The station engulfing light. Does this look right to you? What do you think about all this one now? You see, there's just so much fraud on the fraud in old Antarctica, you'd never get to the bottom of it. And it just reminds me so much of NASA and the moon. They seem to have gone to a lot of trouble here. It's all this footage that you see of cruise ships, and here's one, the Ocean Diamond. And we have Blackie in red here, of course. And look at this line here. What's the idea of the line? there's very little footage. This is the only little bit in the whole thing where you see people with this in the background, and we have the line. What is causing that line? Tell me. It's supposed to be the bow wave off the boat. It just doesn't look right to me. And pretty quickly we go to this footage, and then you never see anything like that again. No one talking, the whole thing. I'll just show you, look. You get this look, it's all covered in snow. It miraculously is all cleaned off. Look, it's all cleaned off now, even though they've gone to a colder place. It's all wet. So they'll be stills, they won't be footage, I'm thinking. Let's see. I know it's footage, but still bodgy as. Big 7 in the sky. Double 7, in fact none. Okay, here's a bit here. That just looks so fabricated to me. Very fabricated indeed. Then we have the lady in purple. The lady in purple has appeared, and I noticed a passerby here, very telling. Yes, this one here in the pink. It just seems something fairly aimless about all these people here. Look at this one here as well. It's like one of those street scenes that we see in the other events in Europe of late, or any event that you want to name where it's pantomime. You watch the way he walks past. Or she. Hard to tell, but never looked at the camera. Never, waved hi. There's no conversation going on with any of these people. This is a real set piece under the big ball, under the radar ball. We are under the radar. Yes, just too much symbolism going on in this whole thing at every moment. Yes, she went to the from the thumbs up into the hive, and look at the cross-leg business here. Now this to me is very telling. Here's some blatant fabrication, a kayak ride they're saying they're having. And you watch the dodgy footage. Yes, here he says that they're kayaking in some channel. It's in Antarctica, the Lemur channel, I think he says. And he's got his 2 kayaks in tow, and you can see the boat behind. Now it comes across, now it flashes over to here, but that suddenly looks very fabricated, and the duping delight's killing me. You wait though and see what I mean too. There's a couple of things that are really strange here.
Lucky me. Woo-woo.
Now look at this big cloud of avalanche, just happens to happen, look. And it's there. Now you see it, and now you don't. You watch. It goes up there. Look, and it's really quickly gone. So that's a big space of time there. And again, you're not seeing them actually in the boat with any of this in the background. One time a paddle came over. Screen projection sort of things. I mean, look at the movies they make. And when you think of what they've done with the space program, Antarctica seems to be right there with it.
They're shouting over the tunnel that it's snowing over there. No way, can't believe it. Wow.
See, and then quickly we go to here. So I see that as very dodgy and bodgy. You think they'd really want to show us the kayaking around there, wouldn't you? And here's some sea kayaking that they're saying is in Antarctica. Some nice little trendy music playing. But look at this here. That's all, looks like shrubbery to me. And pretty quickly it changes so much, you watch.